Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be teaching you on how to draft and sew this jumpsuit. So let's get right into the tutorial. As you can see, I folded my fabric and I'm folding it according to the largest part of my body, which is my hip. My hip is 44, divided by 4 is 11. Then I'll add extra of about 3 inches. Then I already have in mind what my crotch extension will be consuming, which is 2.75. Next, I'm going to be ruling my starting point, which is 7 as my waistline. Then I went ahead to verify if the trouser length is okay, and it's very okay. Next is my waist to hip, which is 10.5, 11. So go ahead and mark out your waist to hip, and I'm going to be ruling my line like this. So because this is a jumpsuit, my crotch line will not be the same as a normal pant. So if my normal crotch line is 3 inches, I'm going to be adding at least 4 inches or 4.5 inches. So I'm going ahead now to connect the line. Next, I'll be ruling or marking down my hip measurement divided by 4, then add my excess of about 2 to 3 inches because it's a palazzo jumpsuit, and I'm going to be chalking it down on my hip line, on my crotch line, and on my waistline, and I'll be ruling a straight line. So next, my crotch extension is 2.75, and I'm going to be connecting it into the center front like this and going adjacent by 1 inch to connect. If you are going to be asking me how I got my crotch extension, is my actual hip divided by 4, that is 11, then 11 divided by 4 again, that's how I got it. So I'm going to be taking out the measurement from the whole of my crotch extension. Whatever I got, I'm going to be marking it as the wideness of my pant. Okay, so I think I got about 16, and I'm going to be marking it at the hem of my trouser, and I'll connect everything with my ruler. So to make sure that it is a straight line, I'm going to be marking down whatever I got on the entire crotch line on the entire pant, right? So I have my straight line, and I'm going ahead now to cut out. So if you've been following my page for a while, this pant trouser is going to be very easy for you to draft. Okay, I'm going to be opening the sides like this. So next is my back pattern. Usually the back pattern is wider than the front pattern. So when you're folding, make sure that the fold for the back pattern is wider than the front. Then come out of that extension. Just draw a line from the crotch extension. Then from that crotch extension you came out by, you come down by half an inch. Then you go to your crotch line or your crotch extension, your crotch curve, and come out by 2 inches. Now, whatever you have on your crotch extension for the front, that's 2.75. That's what you're going to be marking on your back crotch extension, like the way I do. You mark it down to your trouser length. Then connect that place, that crotch extension, your back crotch extension, like this, just the way you are seeing it, and blend it in to meet up with the center front of this pant, and that is all. So go ahead and cut. So now you have your back pattern of this pants and the front pattern. Okay, so I'm going to cut in the upper body. It is very straightforward. So what you do is that this is a all shoulder dress. You remove the upper bodies, like that's the yoke part, or you minus, right? I'm minusing 6, and I'm going ahead to mark my shoulder to waist. You don't need your shoulder to bust. It's a straight cutting for this upper part of this dress. So -6, and I'm chalking down my waist to hip. My waist to hip is about 18.5, right? That's what I did there. Then you know that we have elastic on the upper part of this dress, and I'm going to give about 1.5 inches or 2 inches for my folding allowance for my elastic casing. So whatever I took from that part, I'm going to be adding it back on the hem of this top, right? So I'm replacing it. Then I'm going to be verifying if the wideness of this top is enough. As you can see, it's enough. Okay, I'm just verifying to have my straight line and it's enough. I'm going ahead now to cut out like this. So the same thing you cut out like this, you're going to cut out for the back the same way. There's no zip for this particular pants and jumpsuit. Just go ahead, it's the same thing. So that's where you'll be folding the upper part of this particular top. Then you can go ahead now and cut out your bands for the shoulder. You know that this particular jumpsuit has straps, so go ahead and cut out. I used 31 as length, then I used 4 as the width of this band. So this is how you're going to be folding it and sewing. You will leave a particular end open. Go ahead now and join the pants. This is the back pant with half an inch, and I'm going to be joining the front pant with half an inch. And when you're done joining, this is what it should look like. This is the front pant. I have already joined it, and these are the straps. So as you can see, I've folded and I've pressed on it. We have 31. Then the wideness after I've folded it is now 2 inches. As you can see, a part is stitched down and a part is open. Okay, so I have 4 straps, and this is the front of this particular jumpsuit. So you bring your down the trouser part of this jumpsuit and place the middle of the top over the middle of the trouser. That's the back pants, the center back and the middle of the front, and stitch half an inch. The same thing you're going to be doing for the front part of this trouser. Bring the middle part of the top and pin all the way. Note that you have excess. Okay, I'm done joining and this is what it looks like. So I'll bring both back and front jumpsuits together, and I'm going to be pinning the crotch area together or the flap areas together. Pin them together so that it's stable, right? Then I'm going to be stitching half an inch. As you can see, we have excess, but it's not a problem. So I'm going to be showing you what we are going to be getting for our pockets. I came down from my waist by 2.5 inches. Note that it's from my waist of this jumpsuit by 2.5 inches. And from that 2.5 inches, I'm going to be opening my pocket by 7 inches, right? The same thing I marked on the other end is the same thing I'm going to be marking for this end. Note that we have excess on the upper bodice. You can trim out. Okay, so I want you to see very well what I did. Now that is 2.5 inches from my waist. Then the opening of this pocket is about 7 inches. So I'm going to go ahead now to stitch half an inch. When I get to that 2.5 inches, I'll stop and jump again so that my 7.5 inches. As you can see the opening, I sewed half an inch down, all the way down, and I went to my flap area or my crotch area and I sewed half an inch all the way down. So my jumpsuit is almost ready. Okay, if you've been following, you should have exactly what you're seeing here. So I'm going to be telling you how you're going to be fixing your pocket. So you place it in, right, and you open the pocket like this. Now you're going to be seeing the right side. So you bring the right side of the pocket to the right side of the other end and stitch down. Don't stitch the two together, just pick a part. Then flip over and stitch the remaining part. That's the right side facing right side of the pocket, like this. When you're done, you're going to stitch the both ends to close it up. So then for the upper part of this dress, we're going to be folding the elastic casing. I'm using half an inch, so I'm going to be sewing at least half an inch or 1 inch, right? I'm done sewing and this is what it looks like. So I didn't sew completely. I left an opening there where my elastic is going to pass through. So I'm going ahead now to pass my elastic. I'm done and this is what it looks like. It should be very flexible, right? That place I opened, I'm going to be stitching down. Okay, go ahead and stitch down. And when you're done, you bring out your band. Now this band, you fold half an inch on the both ends, right? Now this is going to be forming the casing for our drawstrings. And at the center front, you're going to be folding in the band and placing it. You can as well mark from that center front. You can mark at least 1 inch away or ½ inch away and place your band on the middle part of the jumpsuit. That's the center where the joining is. You find a midpoint and place your band. You can pin all the way, then sew on one end of the band and sew on the other end of the band. Okay, make sure there's a neat finishing at the end as I'm folding in. So sew round and I'll show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. I'm done stitching round. This is the back. Okay, I've created my casing. I don't know why I'm always using boning. I've created my casing for my drawstrings, and I've gone ahead now to form or sew my drawstrings, right? So I'm going to fix it in my elastic and fix it inside. So I'm done fixing, and this is what it looks like. It is almost like 95% ready for the dress, the jumpsuit. Okay, now the last part of this dress is the straps on the shoulder. So for my side seam, I'm going to be marking out 3.5, and that 3.5 is where I'm going to be placing the straps. That is a single part of the straps. Now you can fix it the way I'm fixing it right now, right? You put it in front of the jumpsuit and sew on it, or you can also decide to put it inside, that's on the wrong side, okay, and sew on it. Any which way is perfect, right? So I'm going to be doing the same thing for the other side of the jumpsuit. Come out by 3.5 and pin the straps to it. Okay, go ahead and do what works for you if you want to fix it inside or the way I'm fixing it right now. And when you're done, I'm going to be showing you what this dress looks like, or what the jumpsuit looks like on in the mannequin. Now, if you've not subscribed to my channel, this is the best time for you to do so. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell to get notified anytime I drop my sewing videos. Okay, follow me on all channels: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Like, share, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know if this particular tutorial has been helpful to you and what you expect in our next tutorial. So the last part of this dress is the hemming of this particular jumpsuit. And when you're done hemming this jumpsuit, that will be all. And I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye.